The battle don't is not what you see. We get that messed up. A lot of us get that messed up, man. The battle is in the mind, the mind. The battle is in the mind, and that's where a lot of us lose at. We lose in the mind. So guess what? It comes out in the natural. It comes out in the physical. Some of us is weak-minded. And I know about this because I got times when I fall weak in the mind. And this is why the word says in Romans, right? Romans 12:2. It's gonna be good. Check this out. Romans 12:2 says, my bad, I'm in the wrong area. Romans 12:2. Let me go to Romans 12:2. I was in Corinthians, y'all. But we talking about renewing the mind. 12:2 said, and do not be conformed to this world. Don't be conformed. See, a lot of us, we think what we see, that's what it is. No, don't be conformed to this world. Don't think the physical world is that's what it is only. A lot of us believers, we're only stuck physically. We don't see spiritually at all. So how are we going to understand the word? That's why a lot of us is not really believers, because we're all fleshly believers. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you got to transform your mind. We got to change the way we think. Once you become a believer, it's time to change. Okay, how do I change my mind, G? The word. That's how you wash it. That's how you clean it. That's how you transform it, by the word. Because the word going to give you what to think. Because in Philippians 4:8, I think, it says think of these things. It got certain things you need to think of and meditate. Joshua 1:8 say meditate on the word day and night. You got to make it a habit, day and night. You thinking about it. When negative thoughts come in your mind, you thinking about it. You feel me? You bring the word in your mind so you can start transforming. You got to start changing it, And when it means transform, we look up this word in Hebrew, in Greek, that transform is like a caterpillar. You know how the caterpillar go in a cocoon and it transforms to a butterfly. That's what it's just completely different. You got to make your mind completely different, because our mind right now, or how it is before we got saved, it ain't gonna win this fight. It's not gonna win this fight. And that's why you keep losing. That's why I kept losing, because I wasn't changing my mind. I was reading the word, but I wasn't meditating it day and night. I might think about it in the morning or before I go to sleep, but throughout the day, when the fight going on, I'm not meditating on the word. You know what I mean? So we gotta transform our mind, man. Keep going for y'all, so that you prove what is that good. See, when you transform your mind, now you can tell what is good and what is bad. You can tell the difference now. You feel me? Now you can say, okay, this not good. Oh, that's not good. You can have discernment by transforming, by renewing your mind, because your own mind don't know what's good. Your own mind was doing what was wrong. That's why you go to that bottle all the time, that woman, that man, chasing that money, whatever your idol was, your mind was chasing that to ease your mind. Or you might be in the wrong purpose because your mind ain't renewed, in well-pleasing and perfect desire of Elohim. See, when you renew the mind right by reading this word, now you know what's Elohim, what's gonna please him, because your fleshly mind ain't gonna know. Ain't gonna know, man. It's not gonna know, man, because we're all fighting in the spirit. The word said we do not fight flesh and blood. It's not flesh and blood. Flesh and blood mean physical. This is spiritual warfare. You see what's going on in the world, with the president, the wars, everything. It's a bigger picture behind that. Even you know, you think you dealing with certain stuff. It's a bigger picture, man. We got angels. We got Michael the archangel and all of them in the spirit world fighting. They're going to war right now. You feel me? But you don't see it. Where is that in the Old Testament? Damn, I don't know exactly who it was, but they was going to war. It wasn't David. It wasn't Gideon, but they was going to war, and they thought they was gonna lose. But the Most High dropped the seal, the scales of this prophet eyes, and he seen them but angels fighting, and they won the war, because in the physical, who they were fighting was more than them, the Israelites, right? But when the Most High opened his eyes, he seen that, oh snap, he seen the Most High army was on his side and they were fighting. See, we don't be seeing stuff like that. We don't, because if the Most High drop the scales off your eyes and you see what's really going on, you will trip. Every time in the word an angel was revealed to a prophet, the prophet was scared. They dropped down on their knees. Why? Because an angel ain't how the world in the movies picture them as. Handsome young man, whatever, with wings, with abs. That's not an angel. Them angels had like four, they're like beasts. They had like 4 heads. They had like 6 wings and cherub. Come on, man. But renewing in the mind, man, the battle is in the mind, and we gotta renew the mind, bro. And that's why I be losing. That's why you be losing. Renew the mind and see how things change, transform your mind. You feel me? For I say through the favor which has been given to me, to everyone who is among you, not to think more likely than he should think, but think soberly, as Elohim has given to each a measure of belief. We'll all give a measure of faith, a measure of belief. So what that person doing, they ain't got nothing to do with you. Their faith might be bigger. He give you a measure of belief, a measure of faith. Use it. Renew the mind, brother and sister. Let's go. You got it, man. It starts here, though. It starts in the mind, all right? Love y'all. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, hit that likes for more, man. I'm going to keep it coming, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button, man. And we going to keep in touch, man. I love y'all, man. Let's go.